What's going on, guys? 24/7 Tech here. In this video, we're going to be covering all of the rumors of the iPhone 12. Will we be getting a new design, a new display, some new cool features? All of that we'll be going over in this video, so stay tuned for an awesome video. Before we go further on with this video, please subscribe down below, guys. Each subscriber makes a difference, and I need all the help that I can get. I think I have a lot of potential to grow, and you guys can be part of my future as well. And also, go follow my Twitter and Instagram. I post behind the scenes, live updates, and during keynotes, I post a lot, just my live opinions on different types of topics. I also create articles on Medium, which you can go check out at the link medium.com/@247tech. And I create amazing articles for you guys, and it's all on tech content, which is amazing. So the iPhone has kept the same design for 3 years now, starting with the iPhone 10, then the 10R and 10S lineup, then to the 11 lineup, and a lot of people really like this design, including me. I really like it, but it does have its flaws, and Apple can definitely make it better. So we are supposed to see a new design, which I will talk about later in the video. But there's also a couple things that can really be improved and that Apple can make much better. Some pricing changes, some in-the-box changes. We'll go over all of that in this video. However, this design is already really nice, so it's hard for Apple to make a stellar update like the iPhone 10. So we're supposed to be getting 4 different models of the iPhone 12. The first one's going to be called just the plain old iPhone 12. It's the 5.4-inch iPhone that we've been expecting to see for quite a while now. And this is going to be similar in size to like the iPhone 8, and it's a good size like the SE2. A lot of people like smaller phones, and this is clearly for the smaller phone demographic. It's also going to be the cheapest phone off of the lineup. The next one's going to be called the iPhone 12 Max. It's going to be a 6.1-inch display, and it's pretty much replacing the iPhone 11. It's an exact same, footprint, all of that. The price is also supposed to come in at $750, and the iPhone 12 is supposed to come at $650. Then you have the higher end versions called the iPhone 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max. This time, the iPhone 12 Pro instead of the 11 Pro is going to be bumped up from 5.8 inches to 6.1 inches, since a lot of people think that's a sweet spot, and I really think that's the best size. It's a sweet spot. Then the 12 Pro Max is going to be a mammoth 6.7 inches big. That's insane, but we're supposed to see a 6.9-inch panel from the Note 20, so it's not still as big, but the 12 Pro Max is going to be huge. So people who like big phones, you've got an option. People who like the right size, you've got an option. People who like small phones, the 5.4-inch iPhone 12 is for you. We're also supposed to get high refresh rate displays from Apple this year. However, they're only going to be limited to the Pro models, which is kind of sad because a lot of people at this $700 price range, a lot of smartphone companies are including high refresh rate displays, which is a great feature, but we are supposed to only get it for the Pro displays, and I think this is more of a way to distinct the Pro, so you get some sales for those models as well. But the baseline iPhones, I'd really like them to get promotion, but I really think that's not going to happen. There are also rumors that even the Pro models won't get it, but that'll be really bad because in the smartphone world, we have high refresh rate displays from like the Galaxy S10, even before that. So we've had them for around 2 years now, and it's honestly a great feature, game changing. It makes playing games and just going around your phone so much more smooth, and I really like that feature, but it's going to be limited to the Pro models. There's also going to be a new design. So I really like this new design. It's going to be more like the iPhone 4, 5 days. Back then we had a boxy frame. We see Apple bringing that boxy frame look back in a lot of products now, especially the iPad Pro. That's where we saw it the most, and it looks amazing. It's so much thinner. It looks like a new version of like an iPhone 5, and it just looks nice. I love the design. The rounded corners are cool, but the boxy frame, just put it up on your table, and it's an amazing design. They're bringing back old designs, and it really is looking good. You can also do some other things, like maybe add Apple's Pencil support in the future or stuff like that. But honestly, the boxy design will make the iPhone look so much classier than it was in the previous years. And all the CAD renders are pointing towards this design, which is a great feature. And it's also something that it's like a breath of fresh air for the iPhone. We've always had these rounded corners on the display, on the chassis, and all of this stuff. I really think that a boxy frame would bring a new look to the iPhone and make an amazing iPhone as well. We're also supposed to be getting standard OLED display, so this means that all iPhones next year, all iPhone 12 models will be getting an OLED display, which is a feature that we've wanted for a long time, and that's the main feature that I think my iPhone XR is lacking. But finally we're gonna get that awesome OLED display, and Apple's displays are really nice. They're made by Samsung, so it makes sense why they're so good. Samsung's displays are on point, but it's really good that Apple can bring these OLED displays down to these, cheaper models, because the display costs are getting also cheaper. Samsung's, making the cost cheaper with these OLED displays, so we can finally see an OLED display on a $650 iPhone, which is really good. And the thing is that if you want a 5.4-inch iPhone, you can get the latest and greatest display now too, which is a great feature and a nice addition, because it's like you're bringing the main feature that the Pro models had before and putting it in the much cheaper models, so people can go out and buy pretty much what the iPhone 11 Pro is. So let's quickly go over the names of these new iPhones. I really think that it's hard for Apple to make a good naming scheme if they have 4 different models and they're all based on the name iPhone 12. We're supposed to be seeing an iPhone 12, a 12 Max, a 12 Pro Max, and a 12 Pro. So those 4 models just really don't make sense, and I get confused even while I'm saying it, because the Max and Pro are both kind of like a premium phone name, something that you would give a premium phone. You would call it either Max or Pro. But when you combine them two and you have just the Max or just the Pro, it's kind of confusing, because the 12 Max is 6.1 inches, but the 12 Pro Max is 6.7 inches. So the Maxes are different sizes, and then the Pro models are like, the namings are really confusing. Keep it at that. But it's kind of confusing to keep track of it, but at least they kind of make sense. Not really though. Comment down below what you would name these 4 iPhone models. I really don't know, because there's so many of them now. 4 models. Usually we had 1, then we got to 2, then 3, now 4. So 5G functionality is also something that's rumored to come on these iPhones. So we're supposed to be getting 5G either across the board or as an optional feature. I think that there's a bunch of rumors floating across the board about 5G. It's definitely going to be in these smartphones for sure, some way or the other, but people are saying that maybe it could be a $100 option, so the iPhone 12 could theoretically start at $550, but if you spent that $100 to get 5G, it would be $650. So instead of getting 5G functionality, you can, save $100 by the 4G one, especially because 5G is not, up to date, it's not there yet. So I would probably save 5G myself if I was going to buy one. I would just not buy 5G, because it's not coming to where I live anytime soon anyways. It's in the big cities so far. So that's one of the rumors that's floating around. Another rumor is that Apple will take out the charging brick and the earpods inside the box, which is something I don't like to see, because it's just a pathetic move by the company trying to save some money. However, if they say, say you can save $50 by taking all of this stuff off, or they knock $50 off the price tag, but then also take off the stuff, then that's probably fine with me, because I already have 10 different iPhone chargers and 20 different bricks and AirPods Pro. I already have those things, so it doesn't make sense for me. But if you're someone who's coming from an Android phone and you want an iPhone, you probably won't have those iPhone chargers anyway, so you have to go out, buy the brick, buy the iPhone charger, and then, it's a huge hassle for a lot of people, but for me, it wouldn't be too bad. So let's talk about the price and the release date of these phones. The iPhone 12 is going to start at $650, I think. It's not going to be $550. I think that's too low for Apple. I think that they'd rather throw in a feature and make the price higher than make a feature optional and let you save money. That's not an Apple move. That's something that a company like OnePlus would do. Not Apple though. The 5.4-inch iPhone 12 would start at $650. The 12 Max would be $750. The 12 Pro will be $1,000, and the 12 Pro Max will be $1,100. So the entry-level iPhone is gonna be $50 cheaper again. We saw $750 at the X for the XR in 2018. Then we got it $50 lower at $700 for the iPhone 11. Now it's only gonna start at $650. $450 for the iPhone 12, which is a great starting price. And then keep in mind, for lower end markets, the iPhone SE2 is still a great buy at $400 as well. The release date is rumored to be at September. They're going to talk about these phones, of course, in mid-September at their normal fall event, but I think that it's going to ship in around mid-October, maybe end sometime in October to customers, not as soon as they release them, because of the COVID-19 pandemic and all of that stuff. Things have really delayed for Apple as well in the production line, and we're probably going to see these things at around end of October, but they will be there for the holiday season. So if you're looking something for Thanksgiving or Christmas or something, you might be able to find deals on it at that time, or at least buy it for your friends or family. Alright guys, that's the video. Those are the iPhone 12 rumors that I've been looking at, and I've really studied them, been paying attention to them. I thought this was the right time to make a video, since at the June-July time, we really have a good sense of what the iPhone 12 would be like. And thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe down below. Every subscriber makes a difference, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya!